Welcome back to the Reclamation Room. So this is your weekly space to just take a breath, get really honest with yourself, and just begin to reclaim the parts of you that motherhood has silenced, stretched, or just completely worn out. Am I right? So I'm Carly. I'm therapist. I am an identity coach and fellow mum of two as well. Who knows how disappointing and disorientating early motherhood can feel, especially when you're doing, all of the right things and you still feel like there's something missing. And, I really want to create this space to talk about this stuff, to talk about the real stuff that we experience, because I really struggle to have that as well. And not just, coping, but actually reclaiming your energy, your worth, your voice. I want that for you. And today I want to talk about why motherhood feels so lonely and what small steps you can take to change today, to change that narrative today. So I really want to just dive in and let's get started. Have you ever sat in a room full of people? Toddlers screaming, your partner is scrolling beside you, playing funny memes, the washing machine in the background is beeping at you, telling you it's finished. And still you have felt like you were screaming into the void, like there was quiet, numbness inside. Like the noise around you is deafening, but not a single sound actually touches anything within you because you feel so shut down. That's the kind of loneliness we're talking about today. And to help us make sense of it, I want to borrow a concept from physics and communication theory. So bear with me. And I want to talk about an echo chamber. Some of you may have heard of that concept before, but now when you hear the term echo chamber, you might think of social media or a political bubble since we've been in that space. But I want you to think more literally. Imagine yourself inside a big empty dome. You shout and the sound just bounces back at you. Not with answers, not with understanding, just your own voice flung back at you over and over again. Just imagine how that would feel. It might feel soul crushing. It might feel loud. It might feel really repetitive and meaningless, like you're getting nowhere. And that's a lot of what motherhood feels like, especially in those early days. So I want you to picture this. A mum that I've been working with recently, let's just call her Sarah, is 6 weeks into her maternity leave. Her baby only sleeps in her arms. So she's contact napping for hours each day. She's scrolling while she breastfeeds, trying to stay connected with everybody, trying to feel like she's staying relevant and in the loop. But, every message is some version of, how's bub? How is everything going? She hasn't had a single conversation that wasn't about her next feed or her nap or the nappy rash that is on her baby. No one has asked her exactly how she's feeling. She's never actually alone, yet she has never felt more unseen in her life. And that's because here's the thing, with loneliness, particularly in motherhood, it isn't about being by yourself. It's not about being felt by other people or not being met. And in echo chambers, or in this case, echoing homes, everything can feel performative, right? Your words get returned to you, stripped of meaning. You speak of nothing and you speak, and nothing actually lands. You post a picture, but nobody really gets it. They think, oh, cute baby, don't actually think about how the mother is. You cry in the shower sometimes and still put dinner on the table, and it is exhausting. It is stripping everything. And it's so isolating, and in therapeutic terms, what we're really missing in those moments is called attunement. Real connection doesn't come from presence alone. Like that's not enough. It comes from someone meeting you emotionally where you're at, noticing your tone, your eyes, your subtext, and responding to that and giving you that validation and response, that human connection, But when you're the one holding everything together, the schedule, the snacks, the sleep routines, no one's really holding you. Am I right? Right? And slowly you start to shrink. You stop reaching out for help because you begin to believe that maybe this is just what motherhood is and I should just grit and bear it because this is what I wanted for so long. But I really want you to pause there and think about those things, right? We're just perpetuating what society has told us. And because this shrinking, silencing, invisible ache, it's there. It's not a life sentence, It's actually your signal. It's your system whispering to you, your nervous system saying, hey, I need more than just bodies in the room. This is not enough. I need, resonance. I need someone to validate me and notice me. Here is your reclamation for the week, and I really want you to take note, pay attention here. I really want you to say something real to someone safe, someone close to you. Not a surface update, not a joke to gloss over how you might be really feeling or to make it easier for other people to hear. Just something true. Even if it's just, I'm not okay. When somebody asks you if you're okay, I want you to say, I'm not okay. And that's not a weakness. That's you reclaiming space. Because every time you choose honesty over a performance, every time you're vulnerable and you let someone witness your real experience, you start stitching that connection back into your life. You start making that sense of humanness about you again. Not the performative kind, the felt kind, this week, your job is to not fix your loneliness. I'm not asking you to do that. It's just your chance to be aware and to honor it and to take one small brave step towards being truly seen. Take up that damn space because you deserve it. And if no one in your life feels like a safe place to land this right now, let this be one. Come back here, message me, speak the real stuff. We all want to hear it, right? You're not alone in this. And I really want to thank you for watching this till the end. Thank you for joining me in the reclamation room. If this, really landed or resonated with you, I want you to share it with a mum who might be echoing it in her own life right now. And I'll see you next week for another episode, another piece of you that's going to be reclaimed. Let's do it.